So today I want to share with you a tiny little habit that I call a tiny life experiment, that if you practice this, it's going to help you break through the barrier of taking action on tasks that you might resist doing on a regular basis so you can actually get them done, get them taken care of. I call it break the barrier. So we're going to talk about what it is, why it matters, and how to use it. Okay, so first of all, what is this idea of break the barrier? What is this tiny little habit? Well, you want to begin any task by committing to taking the tiniest step possible to start it. Something that takes less than 15 seconds to do. For example, to record a video, set up your camera and turn it on. What is the tiniest element or tiniest step that you can take when performing any task? Identify that and just focus and commit to doing that one thing. If it takes 15 seconds or less, that's where you want to start. Now, why? Why is this so important? Well, it's important because, as I mentioned there, small actions are easy, so your brain won't resist taking action. Oftentimes, when we look at the monstrosity of a task, it shuts us down. It's like, oh my goodness, there's so much to do here. And as a result of that, we resist taking action. But if you can identify the one step that you need to do in order to take action, your brain's not going to resist that. And so you're going to move toward getting it done. Now, the second reason why this works and so it's so powerful is tied with that. And it says, once you break the barrier to starting, it becomes much easier to continue. Newton once said, an object in motion tends to stay in motion. So when it comes to your individual tasks, you want to just get in motion. You want to do something in order to get moving with that task, whatever it is. Something simple, because once you do, it's going to be easier to continue going, and you're going to more than likely complete it. It's just starting that is often the toughest. This simple habit enables you to do that. So let's look at how to practice this. How do you do that? Well, when you go into a task, find the simplest way to begin it. Okay? And whatever that may be, there are multiple ways of starting almost any task. Find the most simple thing that you can do to start it. And then count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take action when you reach 1. So let's say that the action that you want to do is clean out the garage. And what do? You find the tiniest thing that you can do to start that task. Maybe it's throwing one thing away. And in order to motivate you to do that one task, even though it's simple, just count down and say, okay, I'm going to clean my garage today. And in 5 seconds, I'm going to start by throwing something away. You go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you get to 1, take action and throw something away. Get started, okay? Here's some examples. Another example. Writing. Let's say you want to start writing, but you're just not into it right now. You just don't feel it. What can you do? Type some random words. So get on your computer, and instead of worrying about coming up with this perfect article, writing a book, a proposal, whatever, just tap some letters on your keyboard. Just randomly tap something. Get started. Again, something ridiculous. It doesn't matter. Getting started will help you to have the motivation to keep going. Here's another example. You can, when you're creating a presentation and you just don't feel like it, then add one image to a slide. Say, okay, I know I've got to put together this 20-minute slide presentation and I'm really not into it. Well, can you put one image on one slide? Can you do that? Probably, and your brain's not going to resist, and as a result, guess what? You get started, you're going to probably keep going. Here's one more example. Cleaning the garage. We talked about that. Just throw one item away. And if you do this, you're going to accomplish so much more because, again, the biggest challenge is getting through and taking care of that first step. So, what's the biggest roadblock? One that most of us face, and that is focusing on the entirety of the task, which is the mountain. The mountain is the entire garage that you need to clean up. The mountain is this 3-page proposal that you need to put together. The mountain is the book that you want to write. Don't focus on that. Focus on the first step. That is what's mentioned there. Focus on one step forward. What is that? Figure it out and take action on that, and the rest will take care of itself. Okay? So I hope you found this idea useful and helpful, and if you did, appreciate it if you could like, comment, and share. And comment down below on how maybe you are using this, what small step you are taking in relation to a bigger task, and the results that you're seeing. Okay, that would be great. And so thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have an amazing day.